Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Minyo. Let's start with our weekly crop progress numbers, brought to you by AgriSpray Drones, empowering rural America through complete spray drone solutions. Contact them at agrispraydrones.com/Arnold Precision. Let's start in the Buckeye State. Corn mature at 84%, 20 points ahead of the 5-year average. Corn harvested for grain is up to 22%, 11 points ahead of average. The corn harvested for silage jumped up 3%, bringing it to 93% complete. Soybeans dropping leaves at 93%, 9 points ahead of average. The soybeans harvested at 35%, that's 12 points ahead of average. Winter wheat planted at 32%, 4 points behind the average pace. Winter wheat emerged, though, is at 8%, 1 point ahead of average. Corn in the Buckeye States, 44% good to excellent, 23% poor to very poor. Soybeans also at 44% good to excellent and 24% poor to very poor. Pasture has only 5% in the top two categories, and it's all in the good category. 60% is in the poor to very poor categories. Let's turn to the national scene. Corn mature was pegged at 87%, equal to last year and 6 points ahead of average. Corn harvested is now at 30%, 1 point behind last year and 3 points behind the 5-year average. Soybeans dropping leaves at 90%. That's 1 point behind last year, but 5 points ahead of the 5-year average. The soybean harvest is speeding along. Now it's up to 47% complete. That's 10 points ahead of last year and 13 points ahead of the 5-year average. The crop condition from NASS estimated 63% of the beans still in the field were rated good to excellent, down 1 point from last week, but still way ahead of last year's 51% rated good to excellent. Winter wheat planting moved ahead 12 points to bring it to 51% complete nationwide, 1 point behind both last year and the 5-year average. An estimated 25% of winter wheat has emerged as of Sunday, equal to both last year and the 5-year average. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
No changes to our short-term forecast in Ohio. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update here. We're sunny, we're warm, we're dry through the rest of this week and into the start of the weekend. Probably have to deal with a little bit of hit-and-miss moisture for Sunday. Scattered showers anywhere from a tenth to maybe half an inch, coverage around 60% of the state. And then we turn colder for next week. Monday through Thursday, temperatures are pulling back from these very warm levels to near normal, even a bit below normal. I think we see more clouds around for Monday and Tuesday. Still an opportunity to work through some harvest, but definitely with a cooler and slightly less ideal than this week set of weather conditions. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Back with more after this.
In any year, your best harvest is only a few upgrades away. Seed Consultants exclusively serves the Eastern Corn Belt, combining our deep knowledge of local conditions with high-performing products fit for your acres. Most importantly, our customized services put our products and your business in a position to succeed. We help you start with better to grow your best. Visit seedconsultants.com to learn why our products and services are simply better.
If your road trip leads you to Ohio's farm country, be sure to share the road with Ohio's farmers. Farm machinery moves slowly, makes wide turns, and needs extra space to avoid obstacles like mailboxes and guardrails. Let's all be mindful and make sure everyone gets home safe and sound this year. This message brought to you by the Ohio AgNet, OSU Extension Ag Safety and Health Team, and this station.
On the calendar, be sure to tune in on Thursday as the Ohio Field Leader Roadshow heads to Bolivar in Northeast Ohio and the farm of Matt Spillman. The Ohio Field Leader is a project of the Ohio Soybean Council and your soybean checkoff. And tomorrow, powered by Soy Biodiesel, we'll be heading to the Fort Recovery area for the next week of feeding farmers in the field. Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
I'm Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing your crop rating recap. Last night, the USDA released their crop rating and harvest progress updates. The National Good to Excellence on corn was unchanged at 64%, while soybeans were lowered 1% to 63% good to excellence. Harvest continues to roll on across the country. We now see corn harvest advancing 9% to 30% complete, and soybean harvest advancing 19% to 47% complete. Winter wheat planting is currently seen at 57% completed. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
Today's markets are brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Still mixed here at midday. December corn down 2.5 at 423.5. March down 3 at 439 3/4. Beans getting worse the further into midday we go. November now down 16 3/4. Make it 17 at $10.17. January down 17 at 10.35.5 cents. December wheat up 1 3/4 at 5.94 1/4 cent. July new crop up 1/4 cent at 6.37.5. October cattle up 52 at 188. October lean hogs up 15 cents, trading 84.12. November feeder cattle up 75 at 249.90. This is the Ohio AgNet.